Okay. Oh, see, now this is the joys of B-sides. I've already gone live, but I didn't set the Discord window right. Thank you all, everybody who's joined in for this is B-sides 2020 for B-sides Idaho. Here we're going to do another window capture. The joys of just playing for a little bit on our closing. This has been an enormous amount of fun, and I want to thank everybody who has come to join us, who has decided to spend part or all of their day. I want to, let's just go through the list. I did write myself some notes here. We have a really quite small number of volunteers for what we've put together here. I'm the ostensively, I guess I lead the Boise section. Rob leads the Idaho Falls section. Underneath us are people who have worked tirelessly, entirely on a volunteer basis, to bring this conference, to tap their social networks or professional networks, to put the logos together, to put all of the infrastructure that's in place. Speaking of infrastructure, Kilroy, and there are... Here, let me see if I can hit a few of the folks who were in charge of specific pieces of this. I'm going to miss some folks who were here doing everything, but we'll just go through. So Kilroy, Professor Kilroy did most of our Discord administration and setup and running. We appreciate him for that. We had Nightstar came in. We gave him a space, and he built and ran the CTF village all on his own, with effectively no control, no guidance from us. That was entirely him, and I am more appreciative of that than I think he understands. Thank you so much for the work that you did on that one. I want to thank Sandy and Dr. Lou both for bringing the sides of the B-sides Idaho and the so we have B-sides Idaho Falls and we have B-sides Boise, and without the two of them reaching out and getting the interest renewed in and having just starting the conversation, this wouldn't have happened this year. So thank you very much for that. Zoomer, thank you for building the website. That was effectively all you, and huge efforts on that one. A lot of the time we would just send you snippets of things and say, would you make that make sense? And it would turn into a beautiful and functional website, and that's huge. Today, I want to point out the efforts of a few folks who stepped up, performed admirably under some fairly bizarre circumstances. We had Eric, we have Crowbar, and there's Mav, who all joined in. They were your streamers for this, and the behind-the-scenes technical details of how to make that work are odd and sometimes a little frustrating, and they figured out the pieces and always continued to move forward through whatever frustrations and bizarre circumstances came at us. Thank you. Great job, you folks. So Zoomer says that she is posting a swag link, by the way. So there are some items. We don't get any money for that. It's a service that we send them some logos, and if you are inclined to do so, you can order yourself some swag with our logo on it, if that's up to you. But like I said, we don't get any money for that, so that's just for you.
Crowbar, if you you're listening, sorry to interrupt there,
Yeah.
Shane, but Crowbar, if you're listening, I will handle your T-shirt personally. Is my way of saying thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yep, Crowbar came out of. He was not originally part of the B-Sides Idaho stuff and came in to help us at the last minute, and has been pretty huge for us. Now,
go watch his Twitch channel. I will promote the ever living snot out of it. As far as how I met Crowbar is actually through a mutual Twitch streamer, and he actually incidentally used to be in the security scene many years ago. But I figured this would be a good opportunity for him to see how things have changed over the last 20 years, especially in security. Become part of something extraordinary, and hopefully he had a good time. But in the distance, so Crowbar, once again, thank you so much. I do appreciate it.
Yeah.
I definitely learned a few things, and I do appreciate that you brought me into it.
Yeah, thanks, Crowbar. When my internet went out during streaming, you saved me, so thanks.
No worries, man.
I had the cable van out here just a while ago, and yeah, thanks.
so before we lose this, there's a couple more people we absolutely have to thank. This conference could never happen without the people who volunteer to come speak. It is their efforts that provide the content, that provided the research, that provided us this conference. And we literally could not have done this without them. Thank you to all of the speakers who came in. Huge, huge effort. You did that on your own time, volunteered. Cannot be overstated how important you are. And on the same token, the people who have decided to come watch is why we do this. This is a community effort, and not just one community you'll see, but multiple communities. And people have all joined us and made this a reoccurring event, and it's huge. So thank you.
I want to make sure that we acknowledge Rob Beeson, because truly it was his energy that brought this all together. So I want to give him a nod.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Through my mic.
Thanks, Andy. You're a partner in crime, so thanks for listening on Twitter.
Now,
And then, hey, I want to say something about Shin. Thanks for doing so much last minute to pull this together.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, no BS. Over the last 2 weeks, I've gone through emotional highs and lows, and Shane, you've been a rock through all of this, man. Well done.
thanks, guys. That's there are places where everybody has their strengths, right? It turns out ops is a good place for me. So on that note, I have to point out how small the B-Sides Idaho team is. And there are, the way that I got into information security in general, as a profession, as a career, was volunteering. Nobody told me that I was allowed to do this. I asked if I could come start, I could help, and I could participate, and that's how I got this job. If you are willing to come and participate and volunteer and help, we will give you tasking, and you can help make whatever B-Sides Idaho becomes in the future even better than it was this year. Don't hesitate. If we absolutely do want you, and in a lot of ways we need you. So if you have the bandwidth, if you have the interest, even if you don't have the experience or the skills, come talk to us. We want our community to join us on this goofy ride that we're taking through do-it-yourself land. So please come join us. Does anybody have anything else they'd like to say?
Do you guys want to hear the total registered numbers?
Yes, please.
I'm a nerd, and I like that kind of stuff. 289 total volunteers, still at 9 different countries and 24 states that people attended from.
Nice.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Not bad for $130.
Hey, I want to say one more thing is we got quite a few people across the different part of the state to work together on this. We have our differences, but we put it together. How's that?
We did.
It was a little crazy. It was a little crazy.
I think that was the coolest part because just going to the local one at Boise, we got to meet also the people from the other part of the state. So I think that was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. Well, there will be a lot more information that comes out in various different mediums. Twitter will probably be a good place to get most of the information. A few of the presenters have either asked or been asked to re-record some of their sessions because of some of the difficulties, and we'll figure out how and where to repost that. And keep your eyes open to the different communication platforms. We'll have more information as it is available. If there's not a lot from everybody else, I will just say this was amazing, and I really appreciate all of you. Have a great day. Remember that we are all in this together. I know things are stressful and weird, but community is about the only way I think we're going to get through it. So, cheers.
Whoa, the server will stay live. That's good.
The server will stay live. Okay, it was up in the air.
There's Rob.
All right.
Rob's giving a cheers.
Cheers. I'll pull one out from underneath my desk. Here. Cheers.
Hey.
So I'm in the process of shutting down the help desk. I will shut down all of the chat channels except for general chat. Speaker streams will be closed to everybody. The Hiring Village will also close down. The CTF, I will leave up to Knight to decide if he wants to keep that up or not. But the purpose now of this Discord server becomes a meeting place / virtual community. Because that's really the idea behind Discord anyways, to provide a space for virtual communities to grow and for everyone to stay connected with each other. Yes, we have the different platforms out there, but as far as, from my experience goes as being a moderator on many different platforms, I found Discord to be the easiest to use. So they have it. I know there's a lot of pushback initially against Discord, but if you stop and think about it, Discord is used pretty much everywhere. And I mean, hell, I'm still on the DEF CON Discord server.
Oh yeah.
I'm on a number of Discord channels, to be perfectly honest with you, and this for me is my way of staying connected with people that I've gotten a chance to know, and stay in touch with them. That way, it's just like, hey, what's going on? Can we get together for a game of Among Us or some other game on Steam or whatever, and that's. So there you have it. So this is going to stay up. I just got to make a few changes to it over this weekend.
Okay, great. Then people can watch here for the changes. Thank you very much for being the administrator on that.
Yeah, we can post it. We can post the links here for the replays on YouTube. Obviously, no one touched the Uno lobby yet, but I'm sure somebody will probably poke around and say, "Hey, how do you play this?" Because we have the Uno bot, and no one messed around with it. So.
All right. I think that right there then that's it. That's that right there is B-Sides Idaho 2020. We all made
Good
it.
job, guys. Congrats.
Yeah.
Woo.
Cool.
Let's not talk about 21 until January.
Yeah, I agree.
Let's put it up.
Take a bow, everybody. I'm going to end the stream.
Yeah, well done, everyone.
Big wave.
Thanks, y'all.